Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I'm here to do something for the Facebook challenge that I'm hosting this time around from Sandra Caldwell. And there's 5 fabulous digis that are on special, and this is one of them. So the theme of the challenge is Steampunk. You know how much I love that. And so this one was colored with coloring pencils, and I had lots of fun using it. And I've used a blending pen from Recollection to blend in the coloring. But I really love how this little bear turned out. So it's time to have fun. So let's just play and enjoy yourself. Somebody asked me recently what I use to put on my hands. It's this product. It's called Art Guard. And it allows your hands to clean up more easily, because let's be honest, when you get messy and you play with paints and stuff, yeah, it tends to get messy, and it's nice when you can actually remove it more easily. So I've pulled out certain items, and so I've pulled out some green paint from Amsterdam. I've pulled out some Deco Art paint, some Dina Weekly, the Gilt, and I've just pulled out the ID Swap, the texture paste. I've also pulled out the stencils that I have that have gears. So let's just get going with this. And I'm thinking that I want to start with a base of green on top of this. This again is the cardstock that that I had. Now I can't find my. Okay, there. This is cardstock from file folders, and what's fun with that is because it's already nice on both sides, so I don't have to prep it with gesso because it's not shiny. Therefore, it's a lot easier. I kind of like seeing some of the brown kind of go through it a bit. So let's make this. So as you can recognize if you follow my channel, I'm doing a journaling out of the box, but my big box, and I'm loving this. I love doing those projects on there. First of all, it gets me to I'm able to display them, and they're just plain fun. It's small projects, so not too much time, which sometimes is nice because don't have necessarily a lot of time to play, but you want to play, so that is just perfect. Just dry this up a bit. Now, you know me, I need to have some sort of book textbook paper. And I've destroyed a bunch of pages from a book because I wanted to be able to use it for blackout poetry. And so I've put the pages aside because I'm thinking, as well as the blackout poetry, I'm going to be probably doing a bit of collage or whatever in that book. What I've started doing is actually to make a drawing to fit with the poem that I've kind of made. And it's so funny because one of my sons just didn't get what the hell I was doing. He couldn't understand the poem I made. There was no real understanding about it. It's one of those abstract type of poems. But I've discovered that I really love doing it. I don't know why I was so scared to do it before, but it's great fun, and it just takes your mind off stuff, and you have to kind of think of what you're doing, and it's really kind of cool. So I'm thinking of just putting a bit of brown, not too much, just a tad, and do the same thing. I like greens and browns for steampunk look. I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose. I've just done a walk, and it's really cold outside, even though it's the month of May. It's chilly. To use a stencil. Well, it's more of a mask, really. Keep calling them stencils, but that's more of a mask than a stencil. I love gold and I love shimmer. I don't know if this will be one of the first videos that I do since I've added this, but I'm using one of those party lights diffusers, and it has a little thing that turns around, and so it's making some noise, but I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick it up or not. So here's the look. I like it. Now let's wipe this down. This away. Okay, so now my little bear is going to be standing right there, and then there's the sentiment. I found a sentiment that said keep calm and wear a top hat, so I thought that'd be cute on there. So this is what I'm going to be using. I don't know if I want to put other stuff, or if this is it. I thought I was going to put a bit of texture paste. Maybe through this. I saw Wendy use her fingers to put some texture paste. And I thought that'd be kind of cool, so here I go. It's too much of the same color. Can't really see it. So let's change for black or white. Do we use white? White is going to be more of a contrast. It's weird applying a texture paste with your fingers, or doing stenciling this way. It's kind of fun though. I need to start using my fingers more often, just because it's fun getting messy. Okay. And by using my fingers, it's not as thick as it would have been otherwise. Okay, thinking I want to do some stunting, and that maybe it should be with some blank text type of thing, or numbers maybe. Maybe something like this from, I think this is from Dilution. And again, I'm not actually gonna use a stamping pad. I'm just gonna do it like this, so I can just kind of decide where I want to put them. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. And do I put anything else? I don't think so. I think this will be it, but I will edge everything, because you know that's what I do. So I'll edge this before I put it on, before I put anything else on. Like that. So my little bear is going to go like this. I'm thinking I'm going to edge him as well. Just because I want to kind of break off that white a bit. And I don't want to put a paper underneath him, because then he's going to be too big and too wide. And it's going to hide too much of the background. Plus I want to have room to put the sentiments, so I think this is the best compromise. Yeah, make it better that way. And now I'm just going to tear this off. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. So this is too big. Cut this down a bit more. This as well. So I don't want it too big because it's hiding a lot of the rest of the stuff. This is a Disney font, if I'm not mistaken. I found it on a site of free fonts and downloaded it to my computer so I could use it in a Word document and then print out my stuff with it. I love that. Okay, so let's make those tiny pieces of paper disappear. And I'm thinking I want to edge this as well. Just because I can. So, oops. That's what happens. I end up putting it all over the place. Be careful. I don't want it all over my wording. That. And of course, to do this last one, I didn't clean out my fingers. I made a mess, but that's okay. Since those are my little cards, and I'm not that concerned about them. It's not like I'm making this for somebody else. Okay, so now I'll just use Suquan tape to tape this little guy down. Like I said, he's not going anywhere. Doesn't have to be glued down especially hard. This should be sufficient. And then same thing for the text with a smaller Suquan tape. I love it. Here is that little card. I love how it turned out. I hope you do as well. If you do, don't forget to leave me a comment and a thumbs up. It really encourages me, plus it gets YouTube to know that what I make is liked. And subscribe if you haven't already. So, bye folks!